Many people today in modern America are unsatisfied with the way they look. They either want to gain weight to become less skinny or lose weight to become less overweight. Whether your goal is to gain weight or lose weight, it's all a matter of numbers. Losing weight is a very difficult process that takes a long time to complete. In order to lose weight, you have to be in something called a caloric deficit. That means your amount of calories consumed is less than your amount of calories burned. In order to do this, you need to eat less food and less high-calorie foods, such as fast food. 1 pound equals about 3,500 calories. That means in order to lose about a pound a week, you need to burn 500 more calories than you're consuming. The first method of fat loss is through long, steady-paced cardio, such as running, jogging, swimming, riding bikes, the Stairmaster, elliptical, or other machines that have you continuously performing cardio for long periods of time at a very steady rate. The second is called HIIT training, or high intensity interval training. This level of training is a lot more difficult, a lot more strenuous on your cardiovascular system, and takes a lot less time, being anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes in length. This burns a lot of calories in a lot shorter period of time. The final method of losing weight and burning calories is through weight training. Lifting weights does burn calories, and it also builds muscle at the same time. When you lose fat and gain weight through muscle, you're doing something called recomp, which means you're increasing your muscle percentage and decreasing your fat percentage. Muscle naturally burns calories, so the more muscles you put on, the easier it will be to lose your fat calories. Gaining weight is also a very difficult process that takes years to develop. If you're a male, you could put on about 20 to 25 pounds in your first year of lifting, and if you're a female, 12 to 15 pounds in your first year of lifting, and each year after that, the numbers will go down. You get the most amount of muscle gaining early in your training and opposed to later in your training. In order to gain muscle, you have to be in something called a caloric surplus. This is the opposite of a caloric deficit. In the caloric deficit, you were eating 500 calories less than you were consuming, while in a caloric surplus, you're eating 500 calories more. If you really would like to take this to an extreme, you can go as far as 750 calories above. Now, this will put on fat, but it also puts on the most amount of muscle possible during the maximum amount of time. Nutrition is the biggest part of gaining and losing weight. If you're trying to lose weight, you will have to eat less, and if you're trying to gain weight, you're going to have to eat more. The general rule of thumb for gaining and losing weight is that you should be eating 1 pound of protein per pound of body weight, and you should be taking the number of grams of protein you're consuming and multiplying that by 4/3 to get the amount of carbs you should be eating. Sleep and water content are also two very big factors of gaining and losing weight. For your water consumption, you should be shooting for 0.8 ounces of water per pound of body weight that you weigh. For sleep, the general rule of thumb is 7 to 9 hours, but make sure the sleep is at the same time every night. Going to bed and waking up around the same time consistently, and uninterrupted sleep, such as not waking up in the middle of the night to check your phone or go to the bathroom, will also help your progress tremendously. Both gaining weight and losing weight are very difficult processes that take a long time to fully complete. You're not going to be able to lose all your weight or gain all your weight in a day, week, month, and sometimes even a year. It takes years of commitment and dedication to get the body you desire, and hours upon hours of hard work to get where you want to be and the body you want.